us as we present Green Card, a revolutionary business model that not only aligns with global environmental sustainability but also a profitable venture. In recent years, global discussions have centered around sustainable environment, and however in Sarawak, we lag behind as most of the residents are unaware of about sustainability. We aim to reduce plastic packaging and also to reduce food waste through establishment of a zero packaging grocery stores. How do we attract and retain our customers by using innovative programs such as deposit style container system, which we allow our customers to rent the containers in our store. Other than that, we also offer discounts on refills and also a reward system to further encourage customers to use containers and to practice business sustainability. We also know how important the convenience for our customers, so we also implement RFID tags for efficient checkouts, user-friendly website, and also delivery service for our clients. Now I'll pass to Karina for the next.
Good morning everyone, I'm Karina and I'll talk about the market size and the quarter price process analysis. So for the market size, according to NASA report, 66% of global consumers are willing to pay more for sustainable brands. So if you apply this percentage to the population of Kuching, which is around 650k, we get an estimated amount of 420k to 430k potential eco-conscious consumers. And moving on to the quarter five process, first of all, the threat of new entry, it's considered moderate. The grocery store industry is fairly easy to enter, especially for small local businesses. So, however, the no plastic concept might require a significant initial investment in terms of customer education and logistics. And the bargaining power of suppliers is also moderate, as there are likely many suppliers for grocery store in Kuching. Finding suppliers who adhere to no plastic principles might be more challenging. And the bargaining power of buyer is considered high, as customers have many options in Kuching, so they can easily switch to another store if they are not satisfied. And however, our store offers a unique value proposition, so it could attract a loyal customer base. And for the threat of substitution, there are many alternatives to traditional grocery shopping, such as online shopping, farmers markets, and convenience stores. So it's considered high. Lastly, the rivalry among existing competitors is also high, as there are several established grocery store chains in Kuching, such as Everise and Unaco. So these competitors have the advantage of brand recognition and customer loyalty. Next, I'll pass to Alicia.
Thank you, Karina. Good morning, everyone. I am Alicia. So I will be taking over the PASTA analysis and competitor analysis. So let's begin with the PASTA one. In terms of the political landscape, Malaysia has become one of the members for United Nations. So ever since then, the government has recognized the importance of investments for SDG. So this actually opens the door for Green Card to achieve our SDG goals. And in terms of the taxation policies, the government also raised use tax to raise revenue, so that will actually impact our business. In terms of the economical landscape, the global economy state will affect the product demand in the market, so that will affect our profitability and market share. And we will also have to compete with larger chains like Karina said, Everest and Unaco. And for the social ones, ever since COVID-19, that this actually caused the local to switch towards supporting local business. So this actually gives us the opportunity to promote SDG, as we are also part of the local business communities. However, the cultural preferences towards certain packaging and the traditional shopping habits also pose challenges to our business. And technology also has been developing continuously, so we will make use of this factor, like waste tracking and reduction technologies. And environmental, we will partner with the local farmers to reduce our carbon footprint. And however, regarding according to Dr. Sim, the Deputy Premier, he said that the volume of waste increases every year. So that means that Green Card will have to engage in responsibility sorting and disposing waste. And lastly, regarding on the legal front, we will have to comply with food safety regulations like the Food Act 1983 and Food Regulation 1985, so that we can ensure our customer health and safety. And we will also have to comply with the labeling laws for eco-friendly products. So, before we move on into the competitor analysis, we will talk about a bit about Green Card. So we provide budget-friendly organic produce, groceries, and bulk items, and we get our sources from the local business and our local farmers, so that we can provide good quality and fresh quality for our products. And we show our commitment towards sustainability and community engagement, and our customer will also buy in bulk so that we can reduce single-use packaging and help in minimizing food waste. So we have examined that Everrise, mini markets, and wet markets as our competitors. So Everrise is an established company. They have many branches in Malaysia, so that makes them very strong. And they also import their stuff from global brands and local suppliers. And they also have one in Padungan. Actually, our business is located in Padungan also, so that makes them a competitor of us. And regarding the next one is mini markets. So they are known for their accessibility and convenience. You can find them literally everywhere. So as they cater to immediate consumer needs, so we can just find anything that we want there. And then lastly, we have the wet market. They use competitive pricing strategies and offering low price for their products, and they get their sources from the local farmers, and maybe they will plant themselves, right? So that makes them a very fresh and good quality. So let's hear more from Karina to talk about the opportunities and trends.
Thank you, Aisha. Moving on to the opportunity part. The first identified opportunity is sustainable development blueprint. As Sarawak is developing this blueprint to guide all government agencies, businesses, and communities in achieving the state's desired environmental sustainability goals. So this could provide a supportive framework for our business. And the second one is digital transformation. As Kuching is part of the Hybrid City Alliance, indicating the readiness for digital transformation. So opportunities for online shopping, reducing the need for plastic. And the third one is consumer behavior. There's a growing awareness and positive attitudes among customers in Kuching. This could translate into a willingness to bring their own containers to grocery store. So lastly, Malaysia's government supports green businesses through SDGs financing scheme. So our business can apply for this funding as it works towards SDG. So for the trades part, the first one is competition. As I mentioned just now, there are already established supermarket chains in Kuching, such as Uniqlo and Everrise. And the second one is educational barriers. Some customers may resist zero waste practices due to inconvenience and habit. They need time to adjust their habits, so it's quite difficult for them. And the third one is supply chain issues. Most food supply chains are designed around plastic packaging. Finding suppliers who can provide goods without plastic might be difficult. Lastly, food preservation. Plastic packaging extends food shelf life, and alternative packaging is still immature and can cause problems. That's the end of my part. Next, I'll pass to Jingu.
Hi everyone, I'm Jingu and I'll be presenting about our target customer and also 4Ps. So first, for eco-conscious individuals who prioritize sustainability. So our product emphasizes eco-friendly product, and we also provide discount for reusable containers. So moving on, families are also our target customers. We highlight cost-saving benefits, and we also provide membership plans, family-friendly membership plans to family and also individuals. For schools and educational institutions, we are committed to education. Free workshops, educational materials, and bulk purchase discounts help instill environmental responsibility in learning communities. So lastly, local business benefit from our customized solutions, from sourcing options to bulk discounts and reliable delivery services. And moving on to 4Ps, which refers to product, price, place, and promotions. Our product makes sustainable living easy, and then we brand reusable container in various sizes, and it also promotes waste reduction. And then we also sell locally sourced, which is organic fruits and also vegetables. So affordability is key, competitive pricing, additional discounts for reusable containers, and exclusive membership plans for families and individuals to ensure you get the best value for the money. Accessible shopping is our priority. You can visit our physical stores for hands-on shopping, or you can enjoy the convenience of online shopping with our user-friendly website. So moving on to promotions. So we do have the Facebook and Instagram. You can follow our Facebook and Instagram for the eco-friendly tips. Our partnership with local influencer and workshops in school aim to educate, while loyalty programs reward you for choosing a sustainable lifestyle.
Good morning, I'm Kailan. So my team decided to use profit and loss statement, projected cash flow, balance sheet, and return on investment to conduct our financial analysis. For profit and loss statement, our company is estimated to have revenue increased by 4% annually and reach 800,000 at the year 5 of the business. And the revenue are from membership and product sales. And for expenses, it is estimated to increase by 3.8% annually. And the expenses are incurred from employee salary, utility fees, rental fees, hygiene product, repair and maintenance fee for the machine. And we will hold the expenses below 150,000 so that we can have a total net profit of 100,000 every year. And the expenses for the first year will be high because we need to pay for business registration fee, hygiene and supermarket equipment, as well as security system. And for projected cash flow, our required initial investment cost is 130,000, but we only have 60,000 in our hands, so we require you guys to invest at least 70,000 so that we can have enough money to start our business. And at the end of the first year, we will have 520,000, and it will increase by 100,000 every year. So we will make sure our product sale will keep increasing so that we can have a healthy balance sheet, which will increase in total asset, liabilities, and equity. And we will pay 20% dividends to you guys every year. And for return on investment, we are expected to have 48.5% in the first year, and we are more than 60% from year 2 to year 5, indicating that our company will have a healthy and stable ROI for the next 5 years. And our discounted payback period is 4.19, indicating that we will need to 4.19 years to cover our initial investment cost. And that's all for me. Thank you.
Good morning, I'm Jerome, and I would like to present you the SDG and the ESG contribution of the green card. So according to the Times report, that plastic is the second largest waste that generated in Kuching. And Malaysia has a total of 176 landfills, and the recycle rate is only 31%, which means that more of these waste are being thrown into the landfills. Thus, our business will like to provide a packaging-free products and also the reusable container to reduce the plastic waste and also prevent the environmental pollution. Other than that, the STB has researched that Sarawak has generated 500 tons of food waste a day, which 24% of them is edibles. And the yearly food waste could feed 2.9 million of people 3 meals a day. And thus our business will like to provide a bulk option for our customer to purchase the quantity of the food that they need to reduce the food waste. Other than that, by eliminating the packaging, it will also reduce the cost of the food, which is more affordable for the customer. Our Green Card will also launch a program called Agri-Food Discount to attract a customer to purchase the food that doesn't look perfect at a lower price to also reduce the food waste. And instead that the Earth is now facing a huge challenge called the global warming because of the greenhouse gas emissions. And the plastic had a significant carbon footprint, which emit 3.4% of the greenhouse gas emission throughout its life cycles. Thus, limiting the packaging and also not providing the plastic bag to our customer will reduce the demand in the plastic, and also it will reduce the greenhouse gas emissions. Our business also support the local farmer by purchasing the food from them. We also educate our staff and our customer about the zero waste living and the healthy lifestyles. And this could foster a sense of social responsibility among the stakeholders. And then lastly, our business using a transparency and accountable system, and also follow the ethical and the legal standard to avoid the corruptions and fraud happens. This could increase the profitability and the competitiveness and reduce the risk and the cost of the business. This also can strengthen the relationship between our business and our stakeholders. And in conclude that, zero waste grocery stores are the future of the sustainable shopping because it will reduce the environmental impact of the food production and consumption, and also as well as the amount of the waste being thrown into the landfills. By investing Green Card, you are not only supporting a profitable and innovative business, but you're also supporting a healthier and greener planet. And that's all for our group. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't have prior knowledge on what your team is doing. I hear sustainable products, I hear supermarkets, I hear containers, I hear no plastics. So what actually are you doing? What's your business? What is actually your business?
Grocery store.
Grocery store.
Yes.
Okay. Grocery stores, and then?
And then we actually sell our product in like in bulk, like
bulk.
yes. So the customer will need to bring their own containers and fill the amounts that the product that they need.
Okay. So you're more like are you taking it directly from the producers?
Yes.
Yes. So you're selling sustainable products in one piece. So it's not only produce but other things as well, is it? When you said grocery store, because grocery stores could include a wide range of products. Like even canned food is canned food is sold in grocery stores. Dried food is dried processed food are sold in grocery stores. So what are you selling? Everything.
We also have sales not only vegetable and fruit, but also we sell like something like shampoos, shower creams.
Okay, so it's more like a supermarket. Yeah, because I also hear Unico and Everrise. Okay.
Okay, so basically, what you guys are asking for is an investment of 70K, right? Is 70, at least 70K, right? And then you guys are coming up with 60, right? Is that right? Okay, so maybe now the question would be, what are we getting for 70K?
20% of dividend.
Sorry?
20% of dividend.
20% of dividend. Okay.
So how much shares are we owning in your venture, business venture? How much shares are we getting? Most less than 2,000 ringgit.
In area that you will receive earn from our profit,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, but we're going to own the business because that is like investing in a stock in a company. You can hopefully you can add more dividend from there, but we actually own the business.
So like 10%.
Sorry,
Sorry?
10%.
Equity, right?
10%.
For 70, yeah. Okay. All right. May I also, so you mentioned that the initial investments are mainly going to go into salaries, into stocks, right? And then what was the other thing again? The main chunk of the,
Rental fees, utility fees.
sorry?
Rental fees,
Rent-
utility fees.
Okay, so are those the main amount of
Yeah.
investments, right?
Mm.
Okay. Did you do a break-even analysis?
But based on the expenses.
we didn't have the break-even analysis because
We already conduct a lot of financial analysis, so
Okay.
we will use expenses to calculate our break-even.
Okay. Okay. So is there any idea? It's okay if you don't have
It's
this,
like
but yeah.
100,000 for the first year.
For the first.
First year.
Okay. Okay. All right. Another question I would have at this point is your calculation of your market size, right? I think you mentioned that it's 66%. That figure 66% is the global consumers, right? You said that 66% of global consumers are willing to pay more for sustainable products, right, or brands, right? And then somehow I think you kind of using that as to assume that that is the same proportion of consumers in Sarawak as well that is willing to pay for that. Is that right? Is there any support or any way to justify that Sarawak, the number of Sarawakians, right, willing to do in Kuching maybe, yeah, is 66%, you know?
Because it's hard to find the data.
Okay.
So I just assume that.
Okay. Yeah, so it's hard to find the data, you just make that assumption.
Yeah.
Okay. So then my next question is, because from my own perspective, you know, I see that a lot of the local supermarkets also try to be sustainable in some ways. They try to, you know, like no plastic bags on weekends or something like that, or they make you pay for it and all that, right? What is the response to all these things from the local population in the supermarkets?
They are still using plastic anyways.
So they what?
They are still using plastic.
They're still using
they
plastic.
willing to pay the 20 cents to
Yeah.
have the plastic
They're willing to
package
pay.
instead of bringing their own
Yeah.
bags.
Yeah. So does that tell you that this sustainability drives and initiatives and all that, it doesn't seem to be very popular among people, right? People still want convenience, right? So how do you think that would work for your business? Because you're going to go deeper into this stuff. Will people be receptive to this in the local market?
So to get the customer using the price, because our price is cheaper than others.
Okay.
Because we source the goods from local suppliers.
Okay.
So using the price to
Attract their
attract
customer.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Pricing. You're looking at sustainable goods, right?
Yeah.
Normally, sustainable goods are more expensive generally. So how are we going to reduce the price? Is it still in quantity?
Yeah.
You mentioned bulk. So is that your main business philosophy? Selling bulk, so as to reduce price? It is. I have one question with regard to the Porter's 5 forces. You were mentioning that customers are, where is your customer? Customer. It's high, right? Yeah, the buyer power is high, so they have many options, is that right? So what is your value proposition? That was my question here.
our value proposition is the no plastic concept.
No plastic.
Yeah, zero waste.
Yeah, but if I were to link that to what Dr. Rodney has just ask you, what are you gonna do about that? People still want, people want convenience.
We also provide container rental.
Container rental, yeah. On that concept, how are you going to, sorry, I'm not pointing at you, but how are you going to use that? Can you go deeper into that container rental?
For example, if the customer comes to our grocery store and they don't know that we are using containers to sell in bulk, so we also have this container rental system where they can just rent the container, and the next time they come or bring the container back, we will offer them discount on the refill.
Okay. So we could have highlighted that.
So they rent the containers,
Yeah.
but then they get the discount.
If they bring it back.
They bring it back.
Yeah.
Okay.
What type of container are we looking at? Because this is, you buy in bulk, and it's groceries. What type of container are you looking at? The rubber ones, the plastic ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But they can be quite heavy, isn't it? If you're looking at putting things in there and carrying.
Yeah. Yes, I think as a follow-up to some of these questions, right? Do you think that you are trying to appeal to a specific kind of a set of customers, because you do, I think you do sort of indicate that eco-conscious customers, there are individuals, right? So that tells me that you're looking for a very special, unique group of people who are willing to, who have this kind of interest, and they care about the environment to do this, right? Versus the general public that may not be so interested in this thing, all right? And so which one do you think you are basically shooting for,
The eco-conscious individuals.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I think because based on what Karina said, right, it's not much people who are aware, who actually focus on sustainability. So I think we should target on this specific.
Yeah, but would that mean that, based on what you said just now, is there a sizable market for this in Kuching? Are there, how many people are like that actually, Yeah, and then if there are people who care much about these things, right, and they are willing to do this, how would that affect your pricing strategy? Because your pricing is low, isn't it? You try to make it affordable, right? So that tells me you're trying to go for more of a mainstream, general public kind of thing. Because if you're going for those people, I would think maybe you can hike up your price and they still pay for it, right? Because they care about it. So yeah.
But we
Yeah.
also try to attract the general public to make them interest in our business to
Yeah.
become more sustainable and environmental friendly. So we also try to lower the price to attract them.
Make it more appealing to them, yeah. That's what I thought too. So that doesn't really match that much, And also, when you say local businesses, I think I missed that part. What do you mean by that? You are targeting local businesses?
So for the local businesses, we also sell in bulk, and then we we also give them discounts if they buy it in bulk.
Okay. Yeah. Would you say this would be a very important market, right? A segment of the market, right? Yeah. Okay.
It's very interesting that you actually mentioned that your outlet will be one outlet will be at Padungan. Padungan is dying every early. If you go in the afternoon at 3 p.m., for example, 4 p.m. is totally quiet. So why look at that Padungan? It's the same goes for Carpenter Street actually. Carpenter Street, Padungan, and where's the other area? Then Bazaar, all those places. Downtown is very quiet. So people are going to Galas and Saraka either. This is 101. I think at the Church Aya, there are certain places as well people go to rather than going down to. But yeah, doesn't matter.
Yeah. But maybe you can give us an indication. Why did you choose Padungan?
Rental, yeah.
Price is cheaper.
How much
Oh.
is it? Did you find for a unit of shop?
It's a unit.
Correct. Yeah, that's about the rental. Correct. You did your homework. You did your homework. It's about 3,000. Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
That's all.
Yeah. Okay. I tell you what, I just got one more, just one more, right? I hope you don't mind. You mentioned as one of the opportunities, right? The Sustainable Development Blueprint. I think that is something to do with the government initiative at the moment, right? The state government, right? How would that help your business in specific ways, you know?
They could give us funding.
Sorry?
They could give us funding
Okay.
for this.
But you're already asking funding from us, right? So,
We also need support from government.
yeah.
okay, yeah, in what ways?
So it will lower down our cost. So we can expand our business.
Okay. Okay lah, it's okay, yeah. Thanks for trying. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah. Okay, yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. All right. Okay.